Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at a prickly situation. This is a contract in the Sedona region that is unlocked after completing Good Things Come in Threes. So for this contract we're going to be using 2 trucks and we're also going to be using the helicopter base module as well. I will talk more about that later, but let me show you what we're going to be doing. So we're starting from the cave exit, which is accessed over here right next to the field operations base. And we are currently in the Sheba Overlander. So we're going to follow this path up over the hills here to this waypoint, which is find cacti in the first area. At which point we're going to leave the Sheba Overlander here and swap over to the Lodestar. And then we're going to follow this route through the hills up to the north. And we're going to grab 1 cactus here. We're going to grab a 2nd cactus here and then go up here to grab a 3rd cactus. At which point we're going to use our free vehicle recovery to go back to the outpost and then use the helicopter to bring our Lodestar over to the Sheba Overlander and then deliver the cactuses to the Mars base. It sounds complicated. It'll look a little bit easier when we get started, so let's jump into it. I'll show you how it's done. So right from the cave gateway, we are going to just kind of follow this path and just go straight north pretty much. Kind of weaving around rocks and stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of head to the left here so we can go around this big body of water. And we're just going to follow this all the way down and then around over to the left here. And we're going to just stay up on the hill here. That's going to avoid that little mud pit down below. And once we get past the mud, we're going to head up to the right here and cross the dunes. Just some deep sand here. And we're just kind of heading right for this canyon here. We're going to head up to the left, and we're going to stay on the left side here as we cross through this. We're just going to make our way up and over all these rocks here. Head right past the tree, head on down, and then climb over some more rocks here. And then from here, we're going to head right on down. And then we're going to head on up. And then we're just going to climb right on over these rocks. All the way up to the top, and then we're going to make our way over to the waypoint. Alright, and then you're going to get ready to transition. This species of cacti won't do. Its fruits are too small and sour. Don't even ask how I know. Alright, so what we're going to do now is jump into the Lodestar. With the Lodestar in hand, we're going to go ahead and make our way down the hill here. I do have anchors on the Lodestar. I did not put anchors on the Overlander because we were only just using it for that first waypoint. Everything else is going to be done in the Lodestar here. The reason we're doing the Lodestar is we got to pick up 3 cactus fruits and they got to go in the inventory slots. So using the Lodestar gives us plenty of open inventory slots for the cargo, as well as allowing us to have our beloved anchors for emergency purposes. So, I'm going to head right on up here. I'm just going to patch up that damage real quick. Kind of barreled right into the rocks there, but that's alright. We got plenty of parts. And we're going to head on down here by the river. we're just going to continue to follow this river just a little bit here. And before we continue, let me just show you here on the map. You can see there's the 2 waypoints as to where the cactus are. Like I said, the first one is right here, and the second one is right there. That is where we're heading to go get first. So we're going to go ahead and make our way across these rock ledges here. And we're going to head on over to the left here. Going to climb right on up over here. And then we're going to follow this path up to the top here. So we're going to go right up the middle here. And then hook all the way around to the left here. Back up, give us a good angle. Just going to jump around it just like that. We're going to head to the left here to go across the crack in the ground. And then right through the rocks here. We're going to head on down. Once we get over here, we're going to go right on up onto this little plateau here. And there's going to be our first cactus. Go right over here and grab the cactus. With the first cactus in hand, we're going to go ahead and just back up here and make our way down into this little trough here. Head right down into it. Just going to follow this path up ahead here. Just a little bit. And we're just going to follow this all the way around the corner here. And then head on over to the right. And we're going to just make our way around this giant rock here on our left side. And we're going to just take a nice wide arc here to get to the edge of this ridge here. And we're just going to follow this ridge line all the way down. Once we get all the way down here, we can head on over to the left here. And right here is going to be our second cactus. Right on into the orange square, grab the second cactus, and now you can see we've got to get the third cactus, which is right up over here. Pretty close by from where we're at. So we're going to head back down onto the ledge. And we're just going to follow this ledge pretty much straight north. You can see the waypoint right over there. It's on the same plateau as us, so pretty easy to get to from here. It's mostly flat ground here, so I'm just going to kind of cruise right across over to it. Right over here, we're going to climb up the ledge. And then right over here, we can climb up the final ledge. And go ahead and grab cactus number 3. Now, here is where things get exciting. So, to start off, we're going to go to our outposts, and we're looking for southeast outpost. There it was. We're going to go ahead and free recovery over to the southeast outpost. And right on over here is our helicopter module. So we're going to drive into the helipad, and then we're going to hit X over here to teleport. And we're going to select the Shiba Overlander. It says, do you want to teleport? 30 liters of fuel. So, yep, we're going to teleport, and that's going to take us right on over to our truck. So we're going to go ahead and just turn this around the other way and drop the truck off. And then I'm going to go ahead and refuel because we used up a bunch of fuel. So, now that we're over here, we're just going to follow the path over to the Mars base so we can bring them the cactus fruit that we just collected. So we're going to just start off by making our way down this hill and over these rocks. And from here, we're going to head down and climb up the other side here. And then from here, we're just going to go right through the canyon pass. And then we're going to make our way through the dunes. And then we're going to head on over to the left here. We're going to go around the mud here and up onto the ledge. And from here, we're just going to head right on over to the Mars base. And all the way down here is going to be our cargo drop-off. Go ahead and deliver all 3 cactus fruit. And there you go. That is going to be a prickly situation completed. Hope you guys enjoyed this guide. A little something fancy there with the free recovery and the helicopter module. Kind of helped speed this one up a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have some fun with the modules. I'm actually really enjoying the new helicopter module. It is so much fun. So on that note, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.